Last week on The X Factor, the judges found out which category they will be mentoring for the rest of the competition. This week, it's an X Factor weekend. And the contestants go on a journey that will change their lives forever.
I do know that my family loves me.
One last chance.
I don't want to live my life anymore.
One last dream.
It's about winning.
I want it so much.
And one last decision.
I'm gonna have to send you home.
I have made my decision.
You haven't made it.
I seriously cannot decide, and this is someone's future.
As the X Factor Final 12 will be revealed.
You're in my top 3.
Going home.
You're going home.
You've got it. You're in.
Hello and welcome to The X Factor, where this weekend you'll find out who the X Factor Final 12 will be. The selected 24 hopefuls are preparing for what's going to be the most important journey of their life. Each will meet with their mentor and give one last performance to prove that they deserve their place in the live shows. 12 will fail, only 12 will succeed.
You're going to see Simon Cowell face to face, and it's really important this time.
This trip will be the biggest journey in my life.
This is like mega important, Kim. Don't mess it up.
The girls are jetting off to see Sharon in LA. The boys are flying in to see Danny in Ibiza. Louis is looking after the over-25s in Ireland. And the groups are meeting Simon in Spain. For all the contestants, this is the most important performance of their life. And it could be their last.
The competition's fierce, definitely. We want it so much now.
Nobody wants to fall in the last hurdle.
The next 24 hours are crucial for the contestants' survival, as the judges have some tough decisions to make. The battle starts in Ibiza, where the boys prepare to face their mentor, Danny.
I've got 6 amazing boys. I'm confident that one of them could be the winner.
I just want to prove to Danny how much I want it and how much I can deliver.
If I did do well in the competition, I would love to have the same kind of lifestyle as this, because it's just amazing.
I guess being a performer and having auditioned myself, I really understand what the boys are going through. But now I have to put myself on the other side.
The groups arrive in Spain, all desperate to impress Simon.
Simon's a very influential man. Hopefully he'll back us all the way.
I've now got to treat every group as if this is the first time I've ever seen them.
If we don't do our job today, we go back to the real world.
When you get the category, never think too much about how you're feeling. They put their trust in you, so you've got to do the best job for them now.
The over-25s are in Ireland, hoping to win over Louis.
I didn't want the over-25 category. That's how I felt at that time.
Wait, I just have to give him a bit of a wake-up call. We're basically going to prove him wrong.
Oh, wow. This is the place that could change my life, so just focus.
And finally, the girls arrive in LA to face Sharon.
I'm very, very excited because this is the first time that I've got them all on my own.
Look at this view. Sharon, she wants us to do our best now. We really have to deliver.
Today is the most important day of my life. I thought the boot camp, when I got through there, I thought that was the most important day of my life, but today it's even bigger.
I've got to have a winner because I've got to win.
Still to come.
I'd love to be knighted. I'd like to meet the Queen through my music.
I don't want to go home.
I can't do anymore.
Welcome back to the X Factor, where we're here in beautiful Ibiza with Danny Minogue and the boys.
From hundreds of thousands of people, you've made it down to the final 6. And today we'll choose the 3 who will stay and the 3 who have to go home.
And helping Danny choose her final 3 is music writer and producer Terry Ronald, who's worked on hits for Danny as well as Girls Aloud and Westlife. For all the boys, Andy, Luke, Rydian, Leon, Charlie and Dominic, today is make or break. All the contestants have been given one song handpicked by their judge which can best showcase their vocals. For all of them, it's just one shot at changing their lives forever. First to sing is 22-year-old Andy from Newport. His dream of being a singer is a world away from his 9-to-5 job.
My day job is asbestos removal, basically meaning I suit up, you know, put my mask on, and just really everything's got to be completely airtight so you don't get exposed to it, because obviously the dangers are ridiculous if you do. I don't think you can get much further away from what I'm doing now, trying to sing for a living. And if I could sing for a living on a stage, it'd just be amazing. It's like a 1 in a million chance, and it's like winning the lottery. What have I gotta do to make you love me? What have I gotta do to make you care? It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Always seems to me sorry seems to be the hardest word.
Thank you so much.
I know you want to leave the old job behind. Do you think you've done enough?
I just want to get through this more than anything.
I think he has a little bit of a problem with his nerves, but I like the tone of his voice.
I don't want to go home.
Someone who should be feeling confident is 15-year-old schoolboy Dominic, who sailed through his first audition.
You're a talented young man, Dominic.
Months ago, I was just dreaming about being on the show, and now I'm actually here in Ibiza. I'm about to sing for Danny Minogue.
And since Dominic first started singing, his family have been behind him all the way.
I'm definitely really, really close to my family. They've always been supporting me throughout everything I do. They're the ones that inspire me to do it, really. And I think this is what I was born to do.
Let me fill your heart with joy and laughter. Togetherness is all I'm after. Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Do you think you've done enough?
I think so. I just have to wait and see. I hope I have.
For all the boys, being here in a luxury villa is a glimpse of what life could be like. But for 18-year-old Leon, it feels like a million miles away from home.
Back home, I just live in a normal council estate. It's extremely different for this lifestyle. It's just been me and my mum all my life, so my mum's had to sacrifice in order to make sure there was food on the table and just make sure she was raising her single son up well.
It's been an emotional journey for Leon.
Mum, I got through!
As he realises that achieving his dream would change life completely for him and his mum.
I would love to just reward her for all her hard work all these years. And by doing well in this competition, that's a step closer to achieving that goal.
I have climbed highest mountains. I have run through the fields only to be with you. Only to be with you. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Another summer day.
Absolutely gutted.
He's nervous, he's shy, he feels like a fish out of water. But I love his voice.
It's not a good sign, Dan, no? Definitely.
It's a nerve-wracking time for all the boys as they realise that everything rests on this one performance. 19-year-old Barman Charlie forgot his words at boot camp.
When I...
Your nerves got the better of you there.
And he knows that today he needs to put in the performance of a lifetime.
The only person that is stopping me from doing what I want to do and getting to the next stages is myself. I don't want to dream anymore. I want to live it now. I want to chase it. I want to be somebody.
'Cause I need time. My heart is numb, has no feeling. So while I'm still healing, Just try, just have a little patience.
Yeah?
There was a couple of scary notes.
It's a big song. It's a high note.
It's a big day.
It's a big day. It's life-changing.
This guy could be a star. There's a few question marks there, but there's something.
If someone gives me a chance, I won't let them down.
Everyone is hoping they'll get that chance. But for 24-year-old Rydian, it's a stepping stone to even bigger things.
I kind of feel that I'm on this planet to perform. And performing in front of millions of people is the best kind of performance somebody in my position would hope to do. You know, wouldn't it be amazing to use my God-given talent and sing around the world? I want #1 singles, albums. On the back of that, in the future, I'd love to be knighted. I'd like to meet the Queen through my music. You know, these are the kind of dreams I'm filled with.
But there is one person standing between Rydian and his dream, and that's Danny.
The fact that Danny said no to me in the first round is slightly playing on my mind, and it's worrying me, because she's my mentor. But you know, fortune favours the brave. These things are possible. It's there on a plate. I need to step up to that plate and take it.
Down on my knees and I start to pray till the tears run down from my eyes. Lord, somebody, ooh, somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love?
Awful. Why?
Does he come across as slightly pompous?
If there's one person that we know is going to be able to deliver, that's your guy.
You kind of need to nail it. And I'm really, really upset now because I think I'm going.
Last to sing is the youngest of the boys, 15-year-old Luke. For him, he's found the pressure all too much.
I am a really emotional person. That's just because it means so much to me. And if I was to have a no, I'd feel like I'd let everybody down. I'm really hoping that Danny sees potential in me today and that she gives me a chance, because I am quite young and I want to prove to her that I can do it.
Looking in her eyes, I see a memory. I never realized how happy you made me, oh Mandy. Well, you came and you gave without taking. I need you today, oh Mandy.
Thank you.
See you.
That one went well.
Oh, good.
Just good.
That's good. So that is it. There's nothing more the boys can do. Now it's time for Danny and Terry to decide which three will be representing her in the final 12 and which three will be going home.
I've got to rely on this guy week in, week out.
Is he going to be able to pull it together?
I'm worried. I don't know if this guy can do it.
I'm in touching distance for it to change me and my mum's life.
I would be devastated if my X Factor dream is gone.
Vocally, he is great.
Girls will go potty about this guy. He's going to be on bedroom wall posters.
I slightly worry about his range.
It's scary because you don't just want it to be snatched away from you at the last moment.
Oh, God.
I want to give him the chance. Everybody's going to be talking about this guy.
I think you can see the star quality.
He's a little bit awkward in the way he moves and performs.
I just don't know what they're thinking. And I really, really want to get through.
I know who I'd put through if I was judging it, but, you know.
I don't want to make the wrong decision.
No.
Danny's unable to choose between two of the boys and decides to sleep on it.
I can't do any more.
Tomorrow, she's got a big decision to make, and the boys have an agonising wait.
Still to come.
I cannot take a chance.
No one can take that. That could be the end of our journey.
Just all over the place.
It's your chance to be a winner with the X Factor. You and 3 friends could be heading into the sunshine with a holiday in either Marbella or Ibiza. The choice is yours. To win a week in a luxury villa with your own private pool, car hire and £2,000 spending money, all you have to do is tell us which flamboyant former goat herder can be seen making a splash in this classic clip. For your chance to win, either call 0901 2930 700 or text your answer to 84066. Digital satellite and cable viewers can press red. Calls cost £1 from BT landlines but may cost more from mobiles and other networks. Text messages cost £1 plus one standard rate reply message. Entrance must be 18 or over. Lines close at 9 a.m. Saturday the 13th of October 2007. Entries made or received after this will not be counted but may still be charged. Good luck. Welcome back to the X Factor. We're here in Dublin. It's time to get down to business with Louis and the over 25s. But when Louis was given this category, he wasn't happy.
I didn't want this category.
Now the over 25s have everything to prove.
Louis holds the key.
Just makes me feel more determined.
I really don't want to let him down.
This is our last chance. You know, I've got 6 people. I'm going to pick 3.
And helping Louis make the all-important decisions is one quarter of pop supergroup Westlife, Cian Egan. Louis has handpicked all the songs today which he thinks best suits the 6 remaining contestants. They all know that this could be their last chance to change their lives forever. But for 34-year-old mum of 2 Nikki, her life changed way before the X Factor.
It's an enormous day for me today. Absolutely enormous day for me today.
Due to some tough times at home, she gained a lot of weight and her singing dream disappeared.
Didn't go out, ate myself to the point where I got to 17.5 stone. And then I went down the gym and I lost 8.5 stone. And I felt fantastic. I felt on top of the world.
But then Nikki's world collapsed when she recently lost her dad. But today she's putting the past behind her and looking forward to the future.
Off you go.
Give me one moment in time.
I always try not to think about my dad when I'm performing. But today, I will be thinking of my dad. Because I need the extra strength today.
Then, in that one moment of time, I will feel eternity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nikki.
Thank you very much.
See you later.
She needs to work on her performance a wee bit, you know, like her hands and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, it was all a bit cabaret.
Yeah, but close your eyes and she's amazing voice.
Not all the contestants have made it this far with Louis' support.
The winner is here. Yeah, but it's not yet. Could be.
So, can shelf stacker Icaro finally impress Louis?
Let me tell you something. That I'm a creep. I'm a widow. If you look into Louis' eye, you can see he does like us.
Thank you very much, Icaro. Thank you. See you later.
Thank you.
Cian, welcome to the world of Icaro.
He's in his own little world, I'll give him that much.
Yeah. What did you think?
He's obviously got a screw loose, like, you know.
But he's different.
For the over 25s, today isn't just about being one of Louis' final 3. It's about starting their lives again. And for 46-year-old housewife Zita, it's a chance for her to finally have a voice that can be heard.
X Factor meant a world for me. That is everything I want, you know, to achieve my dream. There's no way for me to go home without winning.
In your own time.
Thank you.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
I'm ready. Give it 100%, everything I've got, you know, from my heart, from my spirit, from my soul, you know.
Zita, thank you very much.
Well done. Thank you.
This woman just wants a chance. She only wants one chance, and her future is almost in our hands.
Please, God. Make them pick me,
school.
It's a pressured and testing time for everyone today. And for 38-year-old primary school teacher and mum of two Beverly, she's been pushed to the limits more than most. At the age of just 10 days old, her teenage mum gave her up in the hope that someone else could give her a better life. And ever since then, she's never felt anyone's truly believed in her, until her first X Factor audition.
In my opinion, one of the best auditions we've had this season.
What Simon said to me meant so much. You'll never know what that meant to me. And no one can take that. But you'll just never know.
And baby, every time you touch me, I become a hero. I'll make you safe no matter where you are, and bring you everything you ask for. Nothing is above me. I'm shining like a candle in the dark. When you tell me that you love me.
Thank you, Beverly. Beverly, what would it mean to you to get through to the next stage of the show?
It would be huge. It would be just huge.
Okay, thank you very much.
All the contestants know that if today goes right, they could say goodbye to their day jobs and start living their dream of being a singer. And for 30-year-old carpenter Daniel, today is a reminder of what could be.
I enjoy my job and I enjoy the people that I work with, but it's not what I want to do. It's not what I want to do at all. I've always wanted to do music.
It's now time to make a change. Turn around.
Sorry, can I start?
Want to start again?
Yeah. Okay.
Take your time.
Am I ready for today? No. I don't think anyone could be. And I remember when I was young, but the things that made me run. And I know there's a way, and I have to go away. And I know that I have to go. Oh.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
This guy is different. He's different than anybody else on the show, and we haven't had anybody else like him. But he makes me nervous.
After an emotional day, there's now just one more contestant to be seen. 31-year-old Daniel.
I'm a proud single dad of a beautiful son, Theron, who's now 3. He is everything. He saved me, really. Unfortunately, I lost both my mum and my dad in the space of a year. There's no way of preparing yourself for something like that. Couldn't really comprehend. You can't think of that kind of thing happening. But then along comes this light, and it's Theron. I wouldn't be here right now in this scenario if it wasn't for little Thears. I think it's very important that he sees me go for what I believe in. It's how my mother and father were with me, chasing my dreams.
In your own time.
Thanks very much, guys.
Stones taught me to fly.
I'm dying for this. I think that's the first time I've actually admitted it to myself, actually. I am dying for this. It's what I want.
When you float like a cannonball.
Thank you very much.
So that is it. Louis' acts have done all they can. All they can do now is wait and hope they've done enough.
We have to pick 3 people, and we've got 6. Okay. Where do we start? I really like her. I like her because she's passionate, she's talented, and this is her last chance.
Don't think I could face thinking about my dad, because I look into the sky and I just think, can you see what I'm going through for you?
And just hoping that it was enough. When I
close my eyes, I just want to see me winning.
Keane, he won't deliver on Saturday night. And I cannot take a chance.
If Louis does not put me through this time, I never go away. I'm coming back next year.
I think you're mad if you put him through.
The idea of failing or coming short of your actual ultimate goal, it's not a nice tasting thing at all.
He could be amazing. He could shine through big time.
He could shine. He needs a lot of work.
It means everything. Right now, it means everything.
I think we have our three here. I could have a winner, and I'm a lot more confident than when I got this category.
So, Louis has made his decision. Are you ready? But over in Spain, things are just starting for the groups. And they're all getting ready to battle it out for a place in Simon's top 3. To help decide which 3 groups will make it through, Simon is joined by former pop star Sunita.
6 bands here today, 3 of you are going home. All I'm looking for is a winner, so best of luck.
Simon has chosen a song for each of the 6 groups to sing. One performance that could change their lives forever. Brother and sister Sean and Sarah have been singing together since they were toddlers. But now, as same difference, they see this as their chance to shine.
It's always been our ultimate dream to be big superstars.
Ever since we were little, we've always said, oh, we want to be pop stars, we want to be stars and all this. And normally kids grow out of it, but we didn't.
Our family all believe in us and believe that we can do it.
And to think that we go home with nothing for them would just be really heartbreaking.
How you feeling?
Yeah, good.
Okay, off you go.
And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My guys. The first time they walked in the audition room, it was, I couldn't bear them. I'm starting to really like these 2.
But what are they doing here? It means everything to us. I just really pray to God that we've done enough.
Twins Jordan and Ryan and best friend Bluey from South London have been singing as Ghost for 12 years. The 3 young dads want a better future for themselves and their families.
From the area that we're from, there's a lot of gangs around there. There's a lot of people, like shootings, you know, drugs and things like that.
You got 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds getting killed. Do you know what I'm saying? My son and his son ain't far from that. That's not the environment we want to be in. We don't want to grow our kids in that environment. We just want to get as far away from it as possible.
This one song could actually change our life. Have you ever feel so bad? So do that again, sorry.
Go from the verse. You right?
Yeah,
Let's go. 1.
Have you ever loved somebody so much it makes you cry? Have you ever needed something so bad you can't sleep at night? Have you ever...
Messed the words up. Thank you.
It started off just all over the place, but then there were moments where you go, with a bit of confidence, they're good.
Yeah. If, you know, the fact that we messed up our words cost us the competition, of course we'll be devastated. We'll be heartbroken because we worked really hard.
While Ghost have known each other for years, Future Proof have only just come together. Sean, Matthew, Richard, Aaron and Adam all auditioned as soloists who were rejected on the first day of boot camp. But the judges gave them a lifeline to form a group, and now they're determined to make it together.
We've all bonded quite well because we've all got the same kind of determination, the same drive, the same love of music. I think that's brought us together.
A friendship that we've made, it's just, I wouldn't want it to end.
My world is just tumbling down. I can see it so clearly, but you know we're a friend.
Nights are lonely, days are so sad. I'm missing you, and nobody knows it but me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
When they're on it,
They're
I
really
really like these guys.
Mhm.
But when they overcomplicate it, they bore me.
Kills it.
But there's something there.
It would devastate us as a group, and it would tear us apart internally if we were to be sent home. And I can't even begin to think about that.
Next up are W4, who first auditioned in London and have continued to impress the judges since.
We know how much this means to us. This is everything. We've all wanted it since we were young, and it's our dream, and it's the one chance that we're going to get to do it. So it's huge. It's a massive day for us.
Praying it's time we can make it, baby. I feel it's time that we could get it together. Make the best of things, oh baby, when we're together. When we're together, whether or never, we're wishing on a star.
Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
You look like the Stepford Wives.
Next to face Simon and Sunita are Aseti Cantanti, a group of students from Norfolk who have never felt that they fit in.
We spent most of our school years on the outskirts of all the popular sort of people. It'd be brilliant to be noticed by other people because not everything should be based around looks.
That's just what we're out to do, just prove people wrong who think we're not good.
Okay.
Wish they all could be California. Wish they all could be California. Wish they all could be California girl.
Okay, see you later. Well done.
I mean, it's the oddest group I've ever seen.
I mean, there are people who are genuinely going to love them because they are like the 7 geeks who are kind of getting their revenge on the world, you know? I haven't made up my mind yet.
The final group to face Simon and Sunita were, like Future Proof, formed a boot camp from rejected soloists. Hope are Charlie, Raquel, Emily, Phoebe, Leah and Cece.
We have been on a mad ride, but at the end of the day, this is an experience that bonds all of us, and it's weird, but it's almost as if it was meant to be.
We could be as big as the Spice Girls with Simon backing us, and we just want him to believe in us more than anything. We want Simon's belief.
A beauty therapist, Charlie from Sunderland, is doing this not just for herself, but also her 5-year-old son.
I really want to give him a life that I was given from my parents. And I think he deserves it. Do you know what I mean? He really deserves it. And he's so proud of me. So proud. If I don't get through, devastated. Absolutely devastated.
Hello, girls. Okay. Off you go.
When the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took a note, I'ma stick it out till the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, told you we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, Ella.
Oh, you can run into my arms. That's okay, don't be alarmed. Come into me, there's no distance in between. I'll be all you need and more. Because when the sun shines, we'll shine together. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella.
Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
Do you know what? I like them. I like them as individuals now.
They need each other, don't they? Really moved me as well.
I'm still not sure whether they'd still stay together though, Sunita. I genuinely don't.
Yeah, but you know what? They're
It'd be a nightmare
ambitious.
to work with.
They're ambitious, so they realise they need each other.
I don't know.
We did our best, and that feels good. That could be the last time we performed, and that could be the end of our journey, but it could be the beginning of a great journey to come. I just hope I don't forget. Oh my God. Oh, another one.
So that's it. Same Difference, Ghost, Future Proof, I Sette Cantanti, W4 and Hope have all sung. Now Simon and Sunita must decide who will become his final three.
If he tells us no and we're going back home, I'd be devastated.
Your fate, your destiny, your life is all in one person's hands.
It's just kind of scary to think either our lives are going to change or we're just going to be back to normal.
I genuinely, I think they're fascinating.
No.
I think they're so odd. They stand out in this crowd.
Don't really understand why they're here.
I think that is an embarrassment, and I think that is fun. They're different, they're talented, I can work with them, and maybe we'll even win.
Still to come.
I was scared of not getting it.
I don't know whether she'd get on people's nerves.
I just don't want to blow that chance.
Hello and welcome back to The X Factor, where here in Hollywood it's time for the girls to show Sharon Osbourne what they're made of.
Fun is over. Now it's down to business, girls. It really is. This year I want to win. I want to see something special. I want to see a star here today.
And to help Sharon make her decision, she's joined by real-life diva Nicole Scherzinger, who shot to fame as lead singer of the Pussycat Dolls and is also a solo artist in her own right.
I've sang in front of millions of people. I even auditioned for a singing show, so I know exactly what they're going through.
The girls will have just one shot at performing their song, where they'll also be watched by Sharon's Hollywood neighbours. For all of them, what happens today could change their lives forever. First to sing is 19-year-old Kimberly, who works as a barmaid in her parents' pub, but has always dreamt of being a star.
You're through to boot camp. She's very annoying.
Kimberly, Nicole, Kimberly.
Hi, nice. I'm Kimberly.
Go on, Mrs.
Oh, why'd you look so sad? Tears are in your eyes.
When you come from the first auditions and you're just a dot in the crowd of like thousands of people, and you think that getting through this today could change my life, and I'm not going to be just Kim from the pub who comes down and pulls a few points and then, you know, I'm not just going to be a random Tamworth girl anymore. I could be a somebody from it, and I'd love to be a somebody from it.
I'll stand by you. So take me into your darkest hour. No, I'll never desert you. I'll stand by you.
Thank you, Mrs. Bye.
I think she's got some pipes on her.
But then there's that thing about personality. I don't know whether she'd get on people's nerves. Do you think?
Although she's always had a love of singing, 15-year-old schoolgirl Victoria has never had the chance to take it to the next level, until now.
I know that I belong like with my family at home, but I feel like I belong here as well. I feel like I belong on that stage.
Lying in my bed, I hear the clock ticking. Think of you.
If I can stay in here, then it means that I can sing in front of the nation. And this, right here, right now, it is like your whole life. It's just, it means your life.
Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
What I like about her is that she has her own style, but it is a very laid-back style.
I don't know whether she's too laid back.
Every time I try.
16-year-old student Kim has been having singing lessons since she was just 9 years old, and singing has always been her biggest dream.
Well, obviously this is like an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm that close to getting where I want to be, and I just want to do it for my family, I want to do it for myself, and just to prove that I can do it.
Is this burning an eternal flame? Give me your hand, oh, ooh, eternal flame.
It's strange to me that for somebody so young, her presentation is very old.
At age 23, Alicia is the oldest girl in the category and feels that this could be her last chance.
I just feel like time is running out, and I feel like this is the time. Not that I'm old, like I'm an old woman, but I feel like this is the right time.
But baby, 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 look at me. Oh, I said, baby, baby, look at me. I'm in chains. I'm in chains. Thank you. Thank you.
However, what she has got going against her is her age. If she's put up against a 14-year-old, she's going to look so much older than she actually is, you know?
So overwhelmed. You know when you want something so bad, I'm scared of not getting it. I just want to change my life.
At just 14 years old, Stephanie is the youngest contestant left in this stage of the competition.
Young girl, don't cry.
I never thought this would happen to me. Like a couple of weeks ago, I was in school with all my friends. It's a dream, I need to wake up.
When you're gone, the face I came to know is missing too. When you're gone, the pieces
It means so much to me. I just want to stand on that stage and just sing to everyone. And I want them to feel what I'm singing.
when you're gone, the pieces of my heart, I'm missing you. Thank you.
She has a strong voice for that age.
Yeah.
Last to perform is 15-year-old Emily, who, after recovering from a life-threatening illness last year, has a newfound determination to follow her dream.
For that second chance.
I think that everyone's put on earth for a purpose, and it wasn't my time to go.
We are beautiful in every single way, and words can bring me down. Oh no, so don't you bring me down today.
She has so much soul. If somebody who really emotes that much feeling from a truthful place, it takes it out of her. You could see at the end, it took something out of her.
Singing at school, I love it, but I want to do something more with my voice. I don't just want to be like a normal girl who sings but doesn't do anything with it. And I think that this is my chance to do it, and I just don't want to blow that chance.
So that's it. Sharon and Nicole now have the daunting task of deciding which three are in and which three are going home.
Now we have to take it down to my final three.
To be able to get through and make my mum and dad proud, it'd just be like my dream.
Lovely girl.
Yes, lovely is the word.
But no oomph factor.
It's all in Sharon's hands, and
she's the one that holds, you know, my life.
Do you know what I feel like? You know the ballerina boxes, the fairy boxes? I feel like someone's opened them and I'm there spinning around. And I'm not going to let them shut my box. My music is going to keep playing and playing and playing.
Out of all of the girls, I believe her the most. I feel her the most. She's just got this quiet power.
And I've never went through anything in my life that's been so important to me.
Is she going to win me this contest?
I don't know if she has the X Factor.
I want it so much. I really do.
Today is the most important day of my life.
After hours of deliberation, Sharon and Nicole have chosen her final 3.
We're done.
Yes.
Yes.
And those 3 will be singing live to the nation in 2 weeks' time. But they won't find out until tomorrow.